Secondary chain is a very vital component. It transmits the power from the gearbox to the rear wheel and thus makes the vehicle move. If we do not clean and lubricate the chain periodically, there will be an adverse effect on overall performance and smooth running of the motorcycle. If the chain is loose, tight, or worn out, it will increase the wear on the gearbox, rear wheel bearings, primary and secondary sprockets, and above all, it will badly affect the fuel economy of the motorcycle. Therefore, proper care of the chain is very essential. I will now explain to you how important is chain lubrication and how it is done. The question arises as to how do we know whether the chain requires lubrication or replacement. Well, there are some indications. 1. That the chain makes too much noise while driving, or it slips over the sprockets. Okay, we can dismantle the chain from the motorcycle for visual inspection. First, open the chain case and remove it. Rotate the rear wheel. Bring the chain joint to a convenient position and pull the chain lock out with the help of a screwdriver and a pair of nose pliers. Now look at the chain. It is full of dirt, mud and sludge. Put the chain into a bowl. Fill it with kerosene oil. And clean the chain with the help of a hard brush like this. Make sure that all the old grease, dirt and sludge is thoroughly removed from chain rollers and plates. Repeat the process till you are satisfied that the chain is completely cleaned. Special care should be taken to clean the end gap between the roller and the plates. After this, dry the chain by blowing compressed air. Now, we will inspect the chain and sprockets. Check the rollers and end plates for wearing marks visually. Suspend the chain like this. In case the chain exhibits kinks, that means the chain is worn out and needs replacement. However, the kinks can be formed due to lack of lubrication, dirt, or rust still present in the chain. Re-clean the chain and repeatedly bend it back and forth in kerosene oil so that you are sure that kinks are not formed because of dust or rust, etc. Please check it again, and in case the kinks are still present in the chain, then it is established the chain is worn out and needs replacement. Another test for checking wear is to mesh the chain with a brand new sprocket and check for excessive slack. The chain is bad if you can pull it away from the curvature of the sprocket by a distance of more than half a link. Check the sprocket teeth for wear and deformation visually. Sprocket wear can be checked by meshing the sprocket with brand new chain. Now, in case excessive play between the sprocket and the new chain is noticed, then the sprocket is worn out and needs replacement. We have discussed inspection of chain and sprockets and need for replacement. Let's go back to the lubrication part again. Now that the chain is clean and dry, take another bowl filled with EP2 grease. Heat the bowl till the grease melts. When the grease is completely melted, soak the chain in the grease and heat for some more time. So that melted grease enters thoroughly inside the rollers and bushes of the chain. Be careful. Do not heat the grease for too long a period, as the grease might catch fire. We will now lift the chain from the bowl with the help of a plier and hang it till excess grease drips out. Leave the chain as it is for some time till the grease solidifies. After this, wipe the chain with a clean rag so that any excess grease still sticking on the chain is removed. Now, open the crankcase cover. Before fitment of the chain, we must clean the sprockets with the help of kerosene oil and a hard brush, in the similar manner as we have done in the case of the chain. Wipe the sprockets with a clean rag and dry them. Now we are ready to assemble the chain. Place the chain on sprockets. Bring the joint at a convenient location and fix the lock. The lock has to be inserted in the slot properly. Make sure that the lock faces towards the back of the bike when on top. Loosen the axle lock nut before you adjust wheel alignment. We now check the wheel alignment with the help of a wheel alignment gauge. If for some reason alignment gauge is not available, please check alignment through the marks provided on both sides of the swing arm. Now tighten sprocket lock nut and axle lock nut. Be careful while screwing the adjusters. Remember, equal number of rotations must be given to both adjusting nuts in order to ensure that the wheel alignment is not disturbed. Then put the split pin in with the help of a pair of pliers. Remember, check the chain tension after the wheel alignment is done. Why doesn't one of you come and hold the bike straight while I do the checking part? Ah, that's right. Now use your finger and feel the play in the vertical direction. The play should be between 20 to 30 millimeters. If the chain is too tight or too loose, adjust accordingly with the help of adjusters. Now, assemble the left-hand crankcase cover and the chain case in reverse order. As we know, if the dust particles get embedded with the oil, they act as the abrasive material. Therefore, oil should never be used for lubrication of chain or sprockets. Oiling chain would reduce the life of chain as well as sprockets considerably. Now, once again, remember the lubrication of the chain is necessary because 1. It reduces the noise while driving. 2. It helps smooth running of the motorcycle. 3. It increases the life of the chain and sprockets considerably. 4. It helps stable and dependable driving, which in turn builds up the image of the motorcycle as a whole. Okay. You have seen how the chain is to be maintained and lubricated. That's all for today. Thank you.